What's going on, sports card hobby friends? We are back again. It is another day, another sports card video. I am back from New Orleans, made it back last night about midnight. Happy to be home. Thank you very much for joining me here today. If you're new to this channel, you're looking for really daily sports cards, collectible style content, friends, you have come to the right place. Hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad. If you've got some time tonight, I will be on Jeff Wilson's virtual holiday show, night one. I think it starts at 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think I'm going on around 9-ish. But anyway, I'm looking forward to being a part of the show. Huge thanks to today's video sponsor, Whatnot. Maybe you want to get out to the show, but it's freezing cold outside. It's wintertime. You don't feel like getting off the couch. Well, you can get show-level cards, singles right there, sitting on the couch with chips falling out of your face onto your shirt. You can just go right onto the Whatnot app and they are there for you. I'll have a link in the video description as well as the pinned comments to take you there. All right, friends, we're getting to the end of the year and I'm starting to reflect on all the goodness of 2023. Honestly, there were some really tough parts of 2023 for me and my family that we had to kind of ride the wave through. I've mentioned it before, but we've had a few deaths in the family, and so that's always tough. But you know what? We're ending 2023 on a strong note and excited to move into 2024. If I look back at 2023, it's been a great ride. There's pieces that I picked up that I did not think that I was going to be able to get. The biggest one would be the Black Refractor Breeze with the on-card Auto the Cool Breeze inscription. This is one that I never thought that I was going to get in 2023. Also, on the Stranger Things side, got one of the best Stranger Things cards that's out there. It is the Blue 11 Auto from 2018, that first Stranger Things set, 2018 Topps, autograph numbered to 10. And then just recently rounded it out with a comic book that I've been wanting to get back for a while. I had one of these pre-pandemic, Giant Size X-Men number 1 from 1975. I had one in a 2.5 and resold it as comic books kind of boomed. And now was able to pick up an 8.5 through Hakes Auctions. 2023 was good to me hobby-wise. A lot of great Brady cards I picked up, Drew Brees cards, did a lot of consolidation, sold out of a lot of things that were kind of like, yeah, you know what, do I really like this stuff? And moved into a lot of really cool cards that I like of those two players in particular, Tom Brady and Drew Brees. I'm definitely going to continue to add to the Brady Brees collection. I recently just picked up a select die cut numbered out of 10 PSA 10 just a few days ago, as well as an exquisite Breeze. Man, when I see exquisite starting to go on sale, which is what we've kind of seen here with prices moving downward, when exquisite starts to go on sale, that's when my ears perk up a little bit. Is that the phrase? Your ears perk up? Your eyes perk up? No, I think it was ears. Frank, don't speak. So as we move into 2024, of course, going to be picking up those things as they do pop up. But there is one card that has evaded me here over the last few years, and it is not a sports card. It is the 1993 Skybox Art to Bart redemption card autograph. It is the Matt Groening original art sketch. And basically what this was is a redemption card that was sitting in 1993 Skybox Simpsons cards, very inexpensive boxes to buy for the most part. The problem though is if you pull a redemption today, they've expired. So no more of these are coming out. They are numbered to 400. But there was not 400 that were redeemed. If you look at the populations for graded copies, not very many of these. And it's just such an iconic series. It came out in 1989. I remember going to the mall in Panama City, Florida in 1990 when I was 9 years old to meet Bart Simpson and some of these guys. Basically, it was like the guy that's dressed up as Chuck E. Cheese. It was people dressed up as the Simpsons characters. It was so huge when it came out. And so in 1993, when you think back, that was only 4 years after they started the show. And so it was just kind of hitting its popularity, and it was such a cool idea that they did this in trading cards. They just didn't do enough of this stuff going back, and that's what makes this one in particular just a must-have card for me. Now, the asking prices on these are now into the 5 figures. Now people are asking $10,000. I missed one on Hakes Auctions going back last month. One ended for about $5,000, and I'm hoping that I'm not kicking myself later for not getting at that $5,000 price point. But you know, The Simpsons is branched out into, you know, toys and action figures and video games. It's a huge part of pop culture going back to late 80s, 90s. If you're my age, everyone knows The Simpsons. It's this long-running show. There's all the jokes about how they predict the future. It's just incredible. I've got great memories as a kid watching the Treehouse of Horrors, you know, their Halloween episodes. It's just such an overall classic show. Homer the Doofus, it's pretty much every American dad out there, including myself. It's so relatable in many different ways. All the characters, the different characters in town, just the random characters in town are hilarious. They all have their own personality. And so it just goes down as one of these iconic shows, and this is the best card, the best Simpsons card that you can have. Granted, there's not 500 sets of Simpsons cards, but this is the card. For me, original art has gotten very popular, of course, with different, Marvel characters and different Disney stuff. Original art is stuff that's sought after. There's a lot of collectors for it. And there's not many opportunities at Simpsons original art, especially in a trading card. And so this is one for 2024. I'm going to do everything I can to try to get a copy. And if it means I have to move some things to get into this card, then so be it. Just given how crazy I am about 80s, 90s nostalgia and how much I loved this show growing up. I remember the Who Shot Mr. Burns series where season finale was Mr. Burns gets shot. Then they come back the next season. I remember my friends and I were talking about it basically like all summer about Who Shot Mr. Burns. There's just so much that goes into this show for me personally. And so this is one, I've been looking at it going back a couple of years and price points kept moving up on it. And at some point, I'm just thinking like, you know what? I'm okay just kind of paying market. I'll pay the retail price. I'm not going to get a bargain on one of these. I'm going to have to, just bite the bullet. If I want one, I'm going to have to pay for it. So that is the card that I want the most in 2024. A lot of cards that I do want, but that is the one that stands out on its own. All right, guys, let me know in the comments down below, which is the one card in 2024 that you are going to try to spring for. What is it? Is it a vintage baseball card? Is it a modern card? Is it a Drew Brees card? I know everyone's trying to get all the Drew Brees cards, but no, which player, which card are you looking to pick up in 2024 that maybe you've been eyeballing, prices have been coming down on it, or maybe prices haven't been coming down on it and you're just like, you know what? I want this card. I'm going to make it happen. Let me know in the comment section below. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.